All right. Well, hi everyone. My name is Austin Gal, and I'm excited to present my media campaign for Mizuno USA titled "Powered by Precision." So, this campaign was primarily developed to directly uh, address the key challenge that Mizuno faces today. Despite being a two-decade-long brand dating back to 1906, they really don't have a great digital presence online, and which reflects the strength of their products, which are super high quality products, which go from, as you can see right here, running shoes, volleyball shoes, baseball gloves, any athletic gear you can name it. Um, and while the brand has over 2 million followers on Facebook and thousands on Instagram and YouTube, um, the engagement on these platforms was surprisingly low when I first did my social media audit. Um, excuse me. So Facebook posts kind of average fewer than 10 likes. Instagram content rarely sparks any comments or engagement at all. And they weren't even on TikTok, which I believe is probably one of the most important platforms for Gen Z and younger millennial athletes. So, in reviewing Mizuno's content, I found that a couple of weaknesses that they had was that there's a big disconnect in uh, in their visuals versus their storytelling. So, even though their visuals were really high quality and aesthetically pleasing, they often lack the heart or the story that usually comes is more important. I would argue. So there's that disconnect between the product and the person. And that's kind of where this new campaign comes in. So this campaign aims to transform um, Mizuno social media from a quiet kind of like product gallery social media page, into a more dynamic, community-centered, focused storytelling hub, where they can really use this opportunity to celebrate real athletes using their gear, and you can see the real performance. So, at the heart of the campaign is the belief that Mizuno doesn't just make athletic wear; it crafts tools of precision that helps people push past limits and reach their full potential. So, whether it's a high school baseball player working toward a college scholarship, or like a weekend warrior training for their first marathon, this campaign is about helping every athlete feel seen, supported, and empowered by the gear that they use. So if you take a look here, our target audience is athletes around 18, ages 18 to 34. Um, and I wanted to taking a look at Mizuno's main audience. So they kind of divided by sport here. So they do focus on a lot of different sports, such as volleyball, softball, running, baseball, you name it. But based on this target audience, I developed these three buyer personas. We have Jake, who's a 16-year-old baseball prodigy. Tasha, who's a 29-year-old marathon runner, or training for a marathon, excuse me, and then Chloe, who's a 20-year-old volleyball captain. Um, so, excuse me, sorry. So each one of them represents a different lifestyle and sport, but they all are united by the need for higher performance, reliable gear. Um, Power privacy. So the main uh, smart goals for powered by precision is that first, we want to aim for 15% increase in engagement across all platforms. Second, we're targeting at least 5,000 new followers, primarily on Instagram and TikTok. And third, we want to generate 10,000 visits to Mizuno's campaign landing page. And of course, have a good conversion rate too, since that's what on the business side of things um, is all about. So with that, we want to focus more on Instagram and TikTok. Actually, we want to branch out into TikTok because Mizuno currently does not have a TikTok, and So Instagram will continue to serve as, the brand's core showcase, featuring athlete spotlights, behind the scenes content, yada yada yada. Where TikTok, on the other hand, can offer a new massive opportunity to gain an audience, with the Gen Z crowd, and add more humorous, more authentic, I feel, user generated content. Um, so I when planning this out, I've planned this campaign to run about 12 weeks, and I just wanted to focus that, ultimately, powered by precision isn't just about selling more shoes or more gear or increasing likes. It's more about building that long-term loyalty and relationship in this, crowded and fast-paced world. Um, so Mizuno, they already have the product, they have the legacy, they have the reputation. All they need now is the voice, and the story for that athletes want to follow. Um, so that's about it. Thank you so much.